Let's talk about Zoran Mandami, or whatever the hell his name is, the presumptive Democratic nominee after winning the primary in New York. People might think that free stuff like healthcare or housing sounds great because it feels like a relief from the high cost. But they often overlook that someone's got to pay for that, and it's going to be you. Let's talk about how a city might fund things like a $30 minimum wage, free housing, government-run grocery stores, and health care. They need stuff like higher taxes, grants, or partnerships. The downsides of budget strain, businesses leaving, and managing resources could get tricky. Let's dive in. So taking that $30 minimum wage, for example, the main worry is it could spike inflation. Businesses raise prices to cover costs. That might cancel out the wage hike for workers. And some companies, especially small ones, might close or move. Once $30 becomes the floor, people might push for 40. In fact, they're gonna push for 40. Thinking it's just the next step. That could keep driving costs for businesses and inflation, making everything pricier again. It's a cycle that's hard to stop once it starts. It's a gamble that could either lift people or backfire hard, and I'm betting it's gonna backfire. Government-run stores and facilities can be detrimental because it often lacks the efficiency and innovation of private businesses, leading to things like long wait times or poor service. They can also drain public funds, raising taxes or cutting other budgets, and sometimes create monopolies that stifle competition. I feel the solution people need is more manufacturing, local manufacturing. This can create jobs and stimulate local economies by employing workers who then spend this on local goods and services. This cycle supports retail, real estate, and education. Manufacturing locally cuts carbon emissions by reducing long-distance shipping, with the shipping industry contributing to 3% of the global CO2 emissions. Local production often means better quality control, with easier monitoring, reducing defects. It also shortens supply chains, helping during disruptions like the 4,200 supply chain issues in early 2020. Local manufacturing ensures fair working conditions and adherence to strict safety standards, appealing to consumers who value ethical production. It also supports community development by employing local workers, fostering a sense of shared prosperity. 72% of Americans seek out American-made products, with 48% willing to pay up to 20% more, perceiving domestic products as higher quality. By this reducing reliance on foreign supply chains, local manufacturing enhances national security and economic independence, particularly for critical goods. Socialistic views and governments that pay for the citizens and food breed lazy people, breed dependency. Nowhere in the world has this ever worked efficiently.